Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. That easy work, man. That easy work. That easy work. Come on, man. Easy work. Easy work. Come on, man. See, that's what you're supposed to do, man. That's what you're supposed to do. You know, they talk about, you should have put up like 40. Oh, I knew Washington was going to win. I knew Washington was going to win. So they talking about, 40, 50. Come on, man. We do what we're supposed to do, man. And we're going to talk about why the game, was like this. So y'all got to understand, man, this ain't the Cowboys of the old, man. This team is built different. Our principles, man, and how we win is just different. You know, it ain't, we defensive led, right? But one thing's for sure, we got to play complementary football to win. And that's exactly what we did because all phases produce. Now, I made a prediction on TikTok, and I was just a few yards off of hitting it all. I said that the defense was going to get 3+ turnovers. I believe I said Dalton Schultz was going to get about 5 to 6 catches. I said that we was going to hold their running game under 100. I did say that we was going to get 200, though. So I was off just by a little bit. I thought we was going to get 200 yards rushing today. But, okay. We're going to get into this thing, though, because I got a little things on my mind, right? You know, we're going how can I put this, y'all? The NFC is weak, right? We know that. We've been discussed that since the beginning of the season. We evaluated that since the beginning of the season, right? There's only going to be a couple teams, man, that that'll play, but the majority of the powerhouse teams that you even call a powerhouse is in the AFC, as far as packing a punch, right? So that ain't nothing that we got to see as far as in the AFC. Tampa. Who else I miss? I don't even see Philly as a threat, though. I really don't. I don't see Philly as a threat. Y'all may do, but I don't. If anything, Tampa, when they all together, even though they had a horrible L today, matter of fact, Taylor Heineke need to be their quarterback, y'all. And I'm glad he was there because I know when Taylor Heineke in there, McLaurin gets his. Because I got Scary Terry, man. And he scored. But yeah, man. Let's get straight into this, man, y'all. Let's get into this, man. Let's do it, man. So I was a little concerned about Kellen Moore at first, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Because it looked like, see, look, man, his situational football IQ, man, sucks. Let's be real, it sucks. There's be times, man, where you like, man, you should pass the ball. And there'd be times, man, you'd be like, no, you need to run the ball. And like he do the complete opposite. And it just be like common sense, right? But look, though, but one thing's for sure, I don't know if it was Mike McCarthy that got on his line, I'm pretty sure. But we got back to playing that complimentary football with the Dallas Cowboys, y'all. We got back to pounding that ball. I believe we had 8 penalties, I believe. I think it was 8, so we didn't kill ourselves. Yeah, there were some bad penalties, as far as bringing it back, though. And we got lucky on a couple occasions, man, because one thing's for sure, we lucky that Detroit didn't take advantage of a couple of mistakes as far as putting that ball in the air on Dak Prescott, him being rusty. You see, one thing's for sure, right? Y'all, I didn't expect no on-point game from Dak Prescott, to be honest with you. Well, I didn't say it out loud, but in my head, I was like, man, I give Dak these 2 games, man. Let him get into motion, man, and let him get this practice in through the bye week, man. Let him relax, man. And when it come down to that Green Bay game, I expect Dak to be full on, you know. So these is 2 games, man. You know, this is like we got lucky, man, that Dak came back around here. You know, Detroit and Chicago is like a preseason for him, you know. So like if you make mistakes, a lot of them ain't got that instinct, that killer instinct to be able to take advantage of it, and that was the case here. They didn't have that killer instinct here. So, because if they did, the game probably would have been a whole lot tighter than what it was at the final score. If we're just being real, the game would have definitely been a lot tighter than it was at the final score if they would take advantage of the Lions. Though, let me tell you something. When the Lions get to when the Lions build that defense up, the Lions going to be something to play with. The Lions going to be they're going to be a force, man, when they get that defense right. They keep building on that offense, man. They get that defense right, Lions going to be something, because they got good principles, man. They got good principles, man, as far as, what they want to establish, which is that physicality. That's that Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn, I mean, not Dan Quinn, but Dan Campbell, man, that's how he was, man. Blocking tight end for us, that stint with us, right? Physicality, right? In the era of the run. So it's only right that you know what I'm saying, the way that you came up, what type of player you were, you put that personality to your team. It's just like something like with me, right? When I coach, right? One thing for sure, my personality is defense. So one thing for sure is that a team that's coached by me, we're going to be pretty good defensively, because I don't play that, like we defense first, and if I'm not proficient in the offensive, we're gonna go ahead and bring some offensive players in here, But but Dak was definitely a lot. Like I said, Dak was rusty, but we fought through it. Much needed win. We needed this win. We couldn't afford to lose this one. So I would love for us to go get the Chicago game, man. But we ain't gonna get too far ahead, man. We're gonna get into Chicago, man, when we get into Chicago, y'all. In the upcoming week, man. Look at Green Bay. They out there trying, man. Look at them. See, I knew that matchup with Green Bay and Washington, man, that was gonna be for Washington because Green Bay, man, they predicated on that run game, man. You can't get that run game, man. They receivers is mediocre at best. But yeah, man, let's get straight into it, man. Oh man. Tyler Smith, though, from the naked eye, Tyler Smith, he lost some reps, man. As far as what I'm saying on the perimeter, though, but at the end of the day, right? There'd be multiple plays, right? So, say for instance, there's 70 plays and you only lose a couple. I mean, people be judging the offensive line just off of about 2 or 3 plays. But if you had 2 or 3 bad plays and you had 66, 67 plays that were very good, you gonna say that you had a bad game? Nah. You know what I'm saying? So, but we're gonna look at the film on that and see what it is. Aiden Hutchinson. What I didn't like though, there was a time where Aiden Hutchinson was lined up on Dalton Schultz and they got that sack on Dalton. Knowing good and well Dalton Schultz is cotton. Knowing good and well Dalton Schultz is cotton. Cotton. Soft as cotton. But it's I didn't I like how we made the adjustment though from the first half though, because I'm like, yo, why are we looking like this? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like Kellen Moore was like trying to hop in a double dutch. Do I go back to my old ways because I got that? Do I go back to my old ways or do I keep that formula of that Cooper Rush? Mike McCarthy was like, look here, Jason Garrett, because you acting like Jason Garrett right now. What do we do to get here? That's exactly what you need to do with Dak. You just know that you got the opportunity, man, to be able to go downfield and do more things with Dak Prescott. But don't you go switching up, acting like, just because we don't get past happy. And I could tell that once they got that first half BS out of their system, and Kellamore was like, you know what? I'm doing this. I had this plan, man. Let's get back to what we got going on, which is pounding this ball. And when they did that, what happens? Everything started looking real good. Everything started looking the way that it was supposed to look during this game, which was imposing our will. You know, defense, man. Mm, um, I'm gonna tell you like this: we got a little lucky that Swift didn't play, because some of them runs, man, that they wasn't able to get, a little bit more on. Swift would have got that. But Jamal Williams, even though he's a solid running back, he ain't Swift, man. He ain't explosive. So we was able to, let's just say we got lucky, man, because the outcome of the game could have went a whole lot different with Swift in there, man. Because one thing for sure, which I didn't understand from the Lions' point of view, is why they wasn't attacking that perimeter run. When clearly that's our weakness. And yeah, they was getting a little bit, up the middle though, but it wasn't nothing like But when they started doing more on that perimeter, they started getting them chunks. And I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. We got to go against this BS, man, because they out here getting these, the defense, man, when they come out his perimeter runs, man, is porous. But one thing's for sure, right? Even though that our perimeter run, man, defense is not up to par, what makes up for a lot of what we got going on is that D line, bro. That Michael Parsons, man, and the safeties, man. That's what really make up a lot of this, and it helps us a lot. Is Michael Parsons in this, man? Because man, if we didn't have somebody, if they didn't have to worry about somebody like Michael Parsons, man, I wonder how this run defense would really be looking. If we just being honest, if we just really being honest, you know. So, I'm still like, man, go get this linebacker. I believe the trade deadline is on the 1st. When is that? When is the 1st? November 1st. That's next week. Man, I say go pull the trigger on something, man. Look, man, this is one of the best chances that we have to be able to do something special. So why not go all in right now? We didn't had these excellent drafts over the course of the few years, man, to be able to be in this position that we are now. So why not go all the way? Why not go all the way, man, and fill in the holes, man? Because we could be one or two plays away. I mean, one or two players away from winning it all. I mean, you have the potential right now to win it all, but you could damn near cement that. You know what I mean? With another line, with a linebacker either stepping up, or trading for him and adding another wide receiver. You know, you see, hey, it's crazy because Dalton Schultz get real tough, man. When Dak here, man, he was able. Hey, Dalton was like, man, I ain't playing that other one, man. I'm good, man. But when Dak come back, hey, I'm healthy. I'm ready to go. Dak, what's happening? Because he know Dak gonna throw on the ball. Dak gonna throw on the ball. Man, with Gallup, I'm like, man, I ain't like that, man. I ain't like that goose egg, man. But it happens though, because we, as long as CD didn't get that goose egg, and as long as we was able to run that ball, then everything is everything. Because one thing for sure, man, with the weapons that we have on the outside, y'all have to be selfless, because they got to know, man, this team is run first. It don't matter what they talk about. It no matter what they want. This team will always put the run first. That's the only way that you can win. So they're gonna have to get over themselves. So if Gallup has a goose egg in the win, then how can you be mad at that? How could you be mad at Gallup having a goose egg in the win? look at Green Bay. They put up some more points on them. Okay. Um, let's hope Zeke is good when that when everything get ran off, man. That adrenaline world, man. Zeke took a nice little hit, man. But it's a good sign that he came back. I just don't want Zeke like last year, man, playing through that BS, man, and being a shell of himself. We need Zeke at his best. I don't care what nobody say, man. This team needs Zeke. This team definitely, when it comes down to the heartbeat of the running game, is predicated on Zeke, not TP. It's good to have TC. TP is a complimentary back, and if you guys and Zeke is the main course. Zeke is the dinner. Zeke is the dinner. Tony Pollard is dessert. You know, you can't wait to finish your dinner to get to that dessert. But every day you eat dinner, right? But do every day you eat dessert? That's been the identity of what's been going on in the run game. Tony Pollard don't always have a good game, right? But you know, every game Zeke gonna get them dirty yards because every day you got to eat dinner. You got to have that balanced plate to be able to nourish your body, right? But Tony Pollard, though, right? Not everybody eat dessert every day, but the most part, everybody eat dinner every day. And that's exactly like I said, what goes on in this run game. So we need to coin that for me because that identified this run game perfectly. That identified this run game perfectly, you know. But Turpin, I see they try to get him a little something. They try to get Turpin a little bit more, but hey, Turpin gonna break him a couple this year, y'all. He gonna break him a couple this year, so be ready for that. You know, special teams was big, man. You know, Turpin. You know but that's what I didn't like though. How you get that nice? How you get that nice return, but no points? But this is the recipe. I'm glad. See, I told y'all I wanted to know what was they gonna do when Dak came back. Was they gonna get back to what they've been doing, or was they gonna stick to what works? And from the 4 quarters that we have seen since Dak has been back, they rolling with what works, which is running the ball. And if you can have that and allow Dak Prescott to be in the position that he was when he was in his rookie year, that reminds me of 13-3. Come on. Come on. That reminds me of the 13-3. You know? We should have had more. I didn't like that Brown fumble. I mean, but then I'm not too like because I mean that was a tough man for you to get flipped like that, man. Like your body just that was kind of tough though. But man, we can't be turning over the ball like that, man. You got to hold on to that ball, man. You know, and to be honest with you, you know, it wasn't like he was bracing himself. You know, he had the opportunity to protect himself. You got flipped. Hold on to the ball in the air. It's as simple as that. Hold on to the rock in the air. You know, we shouldn't have no turnovers, but we dominated the turnover 5-1. 5-1. That's the difference. Them turnovers. That's the difference. Come on. Come on. This team, man. I'm telling y'all, man, this team special. I'm telling y'all, this team is special. This team is special, y'all. Shout out to Sam Williams, man. Sam Williams had a hell of a game, y'all. Sam Williams. Hey, is this the coming out party of Sam? Is this the coming out party of Sam? It may be. You know, when DeMarcus Lawrence made it's crazy though, right? DeMarcus Lawrence in that playoff game against the Lions. I feel like that was his coming out party. And it's crazy how when we go against Detroit again, Sam Williams has his best game. So is this the coming out party? West Coast had made a statement talking about trading Dorrance Armstrong right now because he has you know um a high trade value, and if he continues to play the way that he plays, he gonna get paid, right? Hold up. But yeah, let me see. Okay, okay, yeah. But yeah, hold up. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right. But yeah, man, Dorrance Armstrong has a high trade value. And man, I had to think about it. I might agree with that. Cause you ain't gonna be able to bring him back if he keep balling like that. Somebody gonna overpay for him. So, and if Sam Williams and everybody keep filling in the way that this, and it ain't like, we start, and it is crazy because that's his size that they be running on. When they be going them chunk runs, I'm not saying that's his fault, but that's his side though. you know? So, man, you got something brewing, man. We got something special, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all gonna have to enjoy this process, y'all. Y'all gonna have to enjoy this process. Y'all gonna have to enjoy this process. But but to be, I wanted to get on this one, right? This is what I wanted. This is what we talked about briefly earlier. You're gonna have a grinded out offense, y'all. All that blowing people out, it's not gonna be too much of that. You're gonna have some good games and an exciting season coming on. We just not built like that no more. When you run the ball, that's not, yeah, we rather play that grind it out, move the chains, protect the defense, win games. When we had the high power offense, we made it one season games, but was we winning playoff games? This is playoff football that we playing right now, early on. This is your identity. This is how you win games. You're not, like I said, you're not going to blow everybody out, no matter who it is. So we're going to have to get used to that, y'all, and embrace it, embrace the new way of playing, and let's do the damn thing. It's as simple as that. Hutchinson, though, mm, Hutchinson had a little bit of a game, though, man. He got one on Steele. He got one on Schultz. Yeah, he did still kind of bad. I ain't gonna hold you. He did still kind of bad. He baller. Like I said, he like I said in my other line, man. That's like a mini Joey Bosa. You know, um, he had a couple cool rushes on Tyler Schmidt too. But it is what it is, though. Living and learning ain't like we're gonna be playing perfect. I didn't expect something perfect. I knew that we could run at them. I knew that the defensive ends, they had Charles Harris, like I said, the work hard type of dude, and Aiden, man, who the rookie, man, who got to get blessed in, of course, though, but got potential, man. They gonna grow. That's a young and up and coming team. So of course they was gonna play us kind of hungry. We the Dallas Cowboys, man. It don't matter what our record is. We could be 2-12. They gonna play us hard because we the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, indeed. But you know, we did a good job of the momentum as far as taking it. Where there'll be times, man, where they driving like the goal line fumble and with the bar pickup. That was very huge, y'all. The Trayvon Diggs interception, that was huge. The Jordan Lewis interception, that was huge. So there was a lot of things, y'all, that was very huge, man. That was pretty good on this, man. That helped break that momentum and helped us recapture it so we could end up doing what we was gonna do. So once again, y'all, the perfect example of Dallas Cowboy football. Once again, it's the perfect example. Perfect example. You know? But we definitely got some things to work on though, y'all. You see, the red zone gonna always be better because of the way we run the football. And I like and I'm gonna tell you something though. Let me pick this bone with Kellen Moore real quick though before I go in. Man, that little reverse with CD at the end of the game, bro. What was you doing, bro? That was dumb, very dumb. That's how you lose games. Say for instance, you did that in a tight game. You just jeopardize. You don't put in jeopardy, man, our ability to be able to get seven out of this situation because you want to go backwards instead of going forward, bro. A lot of our success, bro. Our running backs go forward. We're not going side to side. We know you don't even use Turpin like that, bro. You don't use them for no fakes, no none of that, man. So they know that, man. When you ready to run that, man, they know like, oh, go ahead and just commit to the jet sweep, the reverse or whatever. Go ahead, commit to it because they're gonna run it. They're gonna commit to it. They ain't gonna have no fakes off of that. At least not right now. At least not right now. So you know, but this game, man, was simple, man. This is what we expected. This is what we wanted from the Dallas Cowboys, man. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. That win, you know. But I mean, it's just like it just is what it is, man. With this run defense right now, um, if they really prioritize, man, fixing this run defense because it's been like this since game one, then they gonna make a trade or make a switch, man, at that linebacker. And if not, they think this defense is good enough. They like, look, this is gonna be the weakness, and we can overcome the weakness because of the way our offense is gonna establish the run and the way this pass rush is. And I guess if they don't do that, then it is what it is. But just be ready for heavy criticism if it don't work. And that's the reason why you lose. That's the reason why you don't go far. Is because you fail to patch up that leaky perimeter run defense. So don't get mad. They deserve anything. Let's hope. Let's hope it does. Let's hope it can get corrected on its own as far as it within. I just be looking. I'm like, damn, man, these linebackers, man, like, damn, where the intensity? Damn, where's the aggressiveness at? You know. But we cold though. It's kind of like the Chiefs, right? You know what? But the thing about it is, we ain't built like the Chiefs though. In that Super Bowl run, it's Patrick Mahomes had the explosive offense with Tyreek Hill, Kelsey, Damian Williams, right? And they had nice pass rush with Chris Jones, Frank Clark. You know, they had they had go getters. But if you ran the ball, like for instance, when Tyrann Matthew was like, because we built kind of similar, just not with the explosiveness on offense. Tyrann Matthew was like, damn, we glad that they stopped running the ball because they had an advantage there. We don't know why they stopped running the ball, but they did. They play right into our hands. So when the team, y'all, don't attack this on a run, that plays into our hands. Tampa did it and did it all game, which resulted in the L. Philly, Did it a little bit different, but the same thing, though. They ran the ball. So all of our losses was predicated on L's. I mean, running, losing it, losing the run game battle defensively. You know. Let me see this, y'all, real quick. It is. God dang it. Let me see something. Let me see. Anyways. All right. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. But yeah, man. I'm looking at I was trying to pull that up. Maybe I should have put it on here. But yeah, man. Well, I'm around St. Brown being out the game. Um, that made a difference for sure. That made a difference. Swift not being there, that made a difference. I'm not saying that there would have been a different outcome, but it made a difference. So, y'all, I mean, one thing's for sure, y'all, right? One thing's for sure. We here, and we here to stay. We gonna do this thing. We gonna pound this ball. We gonna play defense. Yo, young guys and stuff. See, I wish they would do this with the linebackers, though. The way that they brought Tyler Smith in, the way that they bring Sam Williams in, I wish they would start sprinkling in something with these linebackers, though. I wish they would. You know? But evidently they see something that we don't, because we was very frustrated with well, not we, but there were certain moves in the offseason that we was frustrated in, that we was unsure of, that we have clarity on now. And but one thing that I know we need to get clarity on is this number 3 wide receiver and this linebacking core. If I don't know the extent of Jordan Lewis's injury, but hey, Deron Bland, Kelvin Joseph, man, it's time to step up. Time to step up. Which I know they can. Which I know they can. But man, like, you're gonna have games, man, where you're not, it's the NFL, man. Anytime, man, anywhere, you can lose. These are professional football players. So, but one thing's for sure, what we did is we sure did do a damn better good job against the Lions than Philly did. Tell Philly to take notes on that. See, come on, man. They could talk that junk all they want to, man. They can talk that stuff all they want to, man. But come see us with Dak Prescott, though. Come see us with Dak Prescott. We know what Dak Prescott do to y'all. It's proven scientifically. It's proven scientifically, man, of what's going on. So, yeah, man. We ain't had to worry about that. They came in. Yeah, the difference was they didn't have Swift. But they was more seasoned. You know what time it was, man. You know what time it was, man. Philly know what time it is, man. We will see them again, man. They know what time it is, man. They can play all day. Let them, like I said, y'all, let them be happy. Let them be happy. Let them be happy. Let them be happy. Let them enjoy it. Because all we're gonna do is continue to grow, man, and continue to you know what I mean, get ready for what we want, what we desire, man. Is to finally really just win. So that's what we're prepping for. This season is just we just getting together. We just getting it together. That's all. But yeah, man. You know, today's game was pretty much simple, man. Just play Cowboys football and you'll get that win. And although it was a shaky start, especially on the offensive end, especially on Kellen Moore's end, yeah, we had to fight through rustiness from Dak Prescott, but we won the way that we always win. Complimentary football, being defensive led. The defense was out there being pests out there today. Jared Goff tried to get that ball out quick as much as he could, but you know, it only gonna last so long. Yeah, the offensive line was able to protect it a little bit better than what we were accustomed to. That's a pretty decent offensive line, y'all, especially out there with them tackles in the center. However, this is easy money because you know why? We built for it tough, y'all. We built for it tough. But yeah, man, I just wanted to come through, man, and talk a little bit, man. We're gonna get more in depth into things this week. Get ready to go relax, man. Watch these games, y'all. And man, we get ready to start working on what we gotta work on, man. Hey, welcome back, foe. Welcome back, foe. Cause this team is better for it. Eyes on the prize. Hey, look, foe was out there, man, trying to be aggressive. I'm like, look at foe. Foe was like, man, I'm looking at Cooper Rush, man. I know what I need to be done. I'm looking at these other quarterbacks, man, playing pitch and catch, being aggressive. That's how they win it. So when it's time for me to thread that needle, when it's time for me to be aggressive and yank that ball, man, that's what I'm gonna do. I see you, foe. I see you, foe. Man, I'd rather you know when it. I'd rather know when you about to turn it on and know how to turn it off. When to be conservative, when to be aggressive, and when to just trust your number one wide receiver. And I seen some throws downfield where he definitely was putting trust into CD Lamb. That's a good sign. Like, hey, CD, I know you got 2, 3 people on you, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this ball in the position, man, where you just gotta come down with it, man. Let's hope for the best. I'm not mad at that, y'all. For you to put your trust in your number one wide receiver to go get it, I am not mad at that. That's what I prefer. That's what I definitely prefer. That's what everybody else do. So why the hell we not doing it? So Dak did show me some things, man. He definitely did pay attention to Cooper Rush. His personality was definitely different. His risk taking was a little bit up there. But it is what it is, man. We know what time it is, especially when it's this recipe for success, because we've been doing it. We're 5-2. So we know what the recipe of success is. We just trying to put all the pieces of the puzzle together, man. That's all it is. So yeah, man, everything is everything, y'all. But yeah, man, y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Y'all follow me on TikTok, chopping it up with 2 times. Follow me on IG, chopping it up with 2 times. And of course, man, if you ain't sub right now, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button for me, y'all. We got to be up out of here, y'all. All right.